Alright. Ah, oh, is my bag not even in here? Not. That's fake. Alright. Backtrack. Go get that bag. There it is. Uh-huh. I also got some special, but we're not gonna have it today. It's too much food. What up, Tyson? Tired but well. How's he been? Got a special one right now. For anybody who likes the chips, I've gotten some chips here and there lately. I've said I want to do some chip reviews more. Miss Vicky's. I've never seen these before. I've heard of them, but I've never seen them in person. The spicy dill pickle from Miss Vicky's. So we're gonna try these at some point. Gonna leave those over there. Not tonight, but we're gonna try them at some point. But that being said, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you, whenever you may be watching. I'm Grant Thomas. This is Fine Fast Food, and tonight I have a crazy, crazy night planned. A very crazy night planned. So we're gonna let this stay warm in here, but I want to show you what we're working with. For now, set up. I'm gonna give you a couple angles. You know me, I like to instant replay. Give you angle one. I'm gonna give you angle two. Oh shit. Hold on. All right, there we go. Holy shit. Hot pastrami. Yes. Looks like Subway. No, it's not. And the bread, it is on sourdough. Very good sourdough. Look at that. Ooh, very nice. Very, very nice. I don't know how I'm gonna do it though. I have no idea. Absolutely no idea. Here, let me season it. It's on the app. I do salt, pepper. Salt and pepper. Gotta love that. Gotta love the sourdough. I don't know how I expect myself to do this. In other Good news. Anyone see the baseball game? We won. USA won. We beat Canada. So that's good news. Season starts in a few weeks, MLB. I want to do a fantasy league for us, for the Fine Fast family. Everybody, you know, who's, a regular, channel regulars. But I want to know how many people. I have to know how many people first. I'd say 50 up there. Going crazy. Shout out to everybody in here. All you gotta do, double tap. Show some love. Help your boy grow. I'm trying to grow. My stomach is growing from all the food, but it'd be nice to see channel grow a little bit too. Hopefully you guys are having a good night. I should eat Papa John's. We did last night. We actually did last night. I had a whole pizza. Passed out. So one thing is you can see it. It's a lot, a lot of pastrami and then like not really a lot towards the end. So I guess that's not the best. But these are some really good bites right there. It's just mustard, pickles, pepperoncinis, salt, pepper. I don't even do cheese on this. It's just good. I think it's the number 9 hot pastrami on the Togo's menu. Very good. It's not bacon, but it's good. Looks kind of like bacon. That's pretty crazy. Did I watch SmackDown? No, I didn't, unfortunately. What's been going on though? I've kind of been off lately. Pastrami good with cheddar cheese? Damn. I'll look into that. It's just a lot of food. Told you. Told you guys a few days ago. This Togo's thing isn't a joke. No, it's not. Oh yeah, I heard that. I heard about that. From Mania. That'll be interesting. We don't, but we'll have a few more soon. There we go. We've had Dave's. We've done it on the channel. I got we actually did the Fallout meal, which was cool. I feel crazy. I just ate that. I'm like, okay, crazy. You fucking menace. What am I doing? What am I doing? It's good. Oh shit. Gotta show. I know. Okay. BOGO. BOGO. Shit good. This shit is good. When I said we're gonna bring back Fortnite fitness, this is what I mean. Like I'm eating too much, like or working out with this, like eating this. I feel like that benefits me actually, but not doing anything, ah, does nothing for me. So it's pretty bad. Blessed with a BOGO? Yeah. Come on. I know. I need to chill. You're right. You're right. Shit's good though. Not worth the pain and suffering. What is it? What pain and suffering? You saying like later it's gonna hurt? No, no, I'm gonna be fine. I'm fine. The pizza, I'm fine after the pizza. It was actually really good this morning. I had that whole pizza last night. I forgot about that. Hmm. I'll figure that out. I'll change that. I'll call them. Hmm. God damn. Here's what I'm gonna do. Smart. So what? You know what? Nah. Nah, fuck it. We're defeating the sandwich. No, we're not. That's too much. This shit's too much. Hold on. This shit's too much. All right. God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. All right, there we go. All right, glove man. I need to get the gloves out. Or I should. Be smart. I don't even know what's going on. Sometimes the chat's just on a totally different wavelength than I am. I'm like reading, I'm trying to read for context, but I'm realizing I'm just not going to find it. Gas. Absolute gas. You see me waving my hand around. You're like, what is he doing with his hand? If I don't do this, I'm gonna like grab something on accident. I'm gonna forget there's stuff. I don't know how I do it. I'll just forget. There's stuff all over my hand. And I don't want to do that. Nah, don't Sky, don't apologize. He's a troll. You- what did you do wrong? He's the one coming in here saying shit. I don't mind people saying I look like Jack Black. I don't understand that, but I guess I'll take it. If he thinks I'm gonna get a beer belly, he's kind of wrong because I already have one. Kind of. I don't drink beer, but I've always kind of had this little thing going on. It's all right. Let him let him watch the stream. Let him engage. Don't even think about him. Just have this. Feel like I'm doing something wrong. Just kind of not eating this. But you know what? I ate three of them already, or like three and two and three quarters. That's good, right? Yeah. All right. Too much. I don't want too much bread. Sorry. I guess sandwich wins in a way. I ate all the protein. Doesn't matter. That was only like 19 minutes. That didn't take that long. That was quick. Way quicker than a pizza. Way quicker than a pizza. What am I reading? That's good, man. Notifications. Now we're on to the now we're on to the fun part. We are done. We are done with our dinner. But what are we gonna get later? I think it's only I think we should probably do the Live Moss cafe drink that is in the freezer currently because it is really good. I want to give it the freezer test, but there are a couple scenarios which we're gonna have to go out and get something else. Yeah, exactly. Like Wendy's. Like, what about the Wendy's thing? Let me tell you with this Wendy's thing where my mind is at. I really kind of want to keep everybody updated. I have to get off of here somewhat soonish
so I can finally put a little bit of time towards the Wendy's video, post it hopefully by tomorrow. I'm off tomorrow, so I really want to get it out tomorrow. I have a couple plans for tomorrow. I'm gonna be honest, I forgot about something I planned for tomorrow. I have so many plans for tomorrow. So I placed a sandwich order. I mentioned 4:30, but I forgot about we're getting cans tomorrow for dinner. I totally forgot about that. So I'm gonna see if I can reschedule the sandwich for earlier. I want to see if I can pick it up maybe like 12, 1. That'd be perfect. So I'm gonna keep you guys posted on that, but they're closed already, so I have to call them tomorrow. So we'll see with that. I'll give you an update on that soon. I mean, obviously before tomorrow, but hopefully I'll be going live later in the afternoon with a sandwich rather than closer to dinner because we're getting canes for dinner. So I don't even know why I'm getting all that food tomorrow, but it is good. It is good. The biggest thing for me was I don't know if it really does expire, but the Canes card says expires after 90 days. So I put a thing on so I'd be reminded. So I put in the order before that time, before that time limit. So just lock in tonight. Yeah, no, I have to lock in. But there's also this like, not gonna lie, from the past few nights of experiences with Wendy's, there's also this like sense of eh, it's very like I like it. I don't not like Wendy's, but it's just like I'm reminded why I haven't done a Wendy's review, like why I barely ever do them, just from these few experiences. So it's like that Pizza Hut's doing a contest for the same thing. They want to They wanna think yeah, Wendy's is boring, that's what I've come on here and I've said that hundreds of times. It's ju it is basic, it's like your grandfather's fast food chain, it's very, like the app is, like, Stone Age. It's just I've said all this, and I've said, like, that's why I think I'm a great person to go in there and fix it and, like, really help them because I feel like they need somebody to tell them this, but all these people who are in, making the videos trying to get this job. I'm a big fan, this, and that. It's not about being a fan. It's about, $100,000 is serious money. It should be going to a serious place. So, I don't know. I feel bad for not being as motivated as I should be, but I'm just not as motivated as I should be, if that makes sense. If I get it, I get it, I have this video I'm gonna put out, but it's like I don't expect much. We don't have that many subscribers. I don't think we have enough reach that they're looking for. I don't think they'll consider me seriously. I think they'll look at my video and say, "Damn, this is good," but I don't know. I don't know. Maybe that's just me, but there's a few things I'm still gonna do in the next few weeks, but I'm really not like expecting anything to come of it. I'm gonna get I'm not even gonna say it because I shouldn't give it away. I've given it away already, so I need to watch out. But there's currently a collaboration that Wendy's is doing, and they have an item. It's a Frosty, and I'm gonna make my own version of it and make it better in its own way. I'm gonna show them how they could expand the lineup, if you will. They could make a banger, an absolute banger of a drink. So that's gonna be cool. There's a lot we have to do, but it's not a secret menu Frosty technically, but you have to go out of your way to get one of the items. It's not at the store, but it's something that should be at the store because they're already collaborating with this brand, with this you'll understand. You'll understand. You'll understand. They just I feel like they did it wrong, if you get what I'm saying. But we'll go over that soon. Next few days, I just have to find them, GT's Custom Frosty. Technically, it's something I think they could put on their menu. If they did it next year, it would be huge. Absolutely huge. Oh, told you about it? Yeah, I did. Think you know what it is. It's gonna be good. Razor, what up? Yo, bro, what up? Yeah, the food's starting to hit. You have a Taco Bell review? I've done many. Did one recently. I actually have a Taco Bell item sitting in my freezer right now that is very hard to come by, considering that there's not many Live Mas cafe locations. So, trying to promote your song, but it flopped. I'm sorry. Just stay grinding. Just stay grinding, man. I can give it a shot at some point, but I don't know if I can do it on here. Got a bunch of stuff going on. Take a screenshot of your name. I'll get to it. Clock in and make another. I have to lock in. I have to get all this stuff done. I'll leave. I'm gonna leave soon, actually. I gotta leave soon. It's like crazy. Really is crazy. Have I tried Domino's? Yes. Opportunity could change my life. It can, but they're not. I'm gonna be honest. I had a therapy session the other day, and I don't believe it. I've seen so many of these promotions and I just seeing all these other creators post stuff and like 11,000 views they're not gonna give a shit about my video. My video is not gonna get any views, and I don't the algorithm doesn't give a shit about fine fast food. We do good, but like look at I've been on here 28 minutes and we have 5 likes. It's like the algorithm does not give a shit. We had 50 people in here and none of them could bother to like. The algorithm does that's horrible for my statistics. That's horrible for me, in the future. If I want to get in the algorithm tomorrow or the day after that, I'm not going to because they tested me and I didn't get shit. So, you know what I mean? It's all right. It's all right. I'll just travel to downtown and go get more drinks, and I'll travel 50 miles for which sandwiches, and I'll travel 50 miles back, and I'll do all the shit I do on this channel just for, barely anybody to watch it. It's cool. It's good. It is good. I love to do it. I would have done these things. I used to do I still do, I do these things whether I'm putting them on the channel or not. But hey, it's just tough sometimes. You want to see it grow. You want to see stuff come of it, but it's all good. It's all good. Just with the CTO thing though, it's like look at me. I'm like talking about all this stuff. I'm tired. I'm just there's a new thing every day. I don't know how this CTO thing's going to work out. It's very hard for me to see it through. I really want it. I think if there's anybody seriously who could go into Wendy's and help them fix things, it is me. It is I. I don't eat there a lot. I am pretty critical on the brand. Like, that's one of the best people you can kinda tap into to fix it, you know? But at the same time, I don't really think they're looking for that. I honestly don't even think they're 100% serious about the promotion. I just think it's really like it's a marketing thing. I don't Whoever wins this contest, I don't really think like they're gonna be that tapped in with the brand. I really don't think they're gonna be as important as these. I Yeah, it is. I think so. I partially think so because they want somebody who can boost their numbers, and it's like I love my approach to fast food, and I think like if more people saw our approach to fast food, it would be great. But just look what I'm talking about with the engagement. We don't. There's none. So it's like who's gonna, Wendy's gonna make me CTO. I'll get him 10 likes in 30 minutes. It's like, I don't think they want that. I think they're probably gonna go with this. I can look at the CTO videos and I can point to the one that I think's gonna win. Cause it does what it does, not what it's supposed to do, but it's smart. It's a quick laugh, whoever's watching it, just smart. I take it serious. My video, like I'm talking about, like it's good when you look at my video. It's good, but it's not what they're looking for. They're not looking for someone who's as serious as I am, who's telling them, "Oh, I'm pledging 10% of the salary to the stock." No one gives a shit that I'm gonna reinvest the money, and no one cares what I'm gonna do with the money. They just want someone to hold the burger up. They want just like the Pizza Hut. I think the Pizza Hut promotion right now is a lot more honest because they even say in it, like, "We just want somebody who loves Pizza Hut." So they're not even looking for, like, a taste tester or whatever, they're just looking for someone who loves Pizza Hut, and they're gonna pay them like, it's a certain amount, I don't remember, but it's the same type of promotion. So it's like, I don't know. I really don't know. I wanna do it. I'm gonna try. I have this great idea with the Frosty and all these things. I'm gonna do it. I wanna execute on them, and I wanna see, like, how far they can possibly get me. But the whole thing that's, like, really just the 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 most, like, that turns me off the most with this idea is the fact that I'm gonna post the short and no barely anybody's gonna watch it. It's not gonna do anything. I hate saying that, but it's like, it's really not gonna what's it gonna do? How many my shorts I mean, some of them have done good, but it's like, no one cares about that. No, the YouTube, the people who were watching shorts don't care about, like, the money I'm pledging to the stock, and, like, they just don't care. It's not a funny short. It's not like dipping a burger in a Frosty and like, "Ah, I'm creative," which is again, that has nothing to do with the product and making it better, but it's funny, it gets a laugh, and it's just like optics. I just I can't didn't do a good job on that, I'd say. I see it through. I think I'm the best person for this job, but I don't think they're looking for the best person for this job. I think they're looking for someone to save their ass in terms of, we barely get engagement on social media. We're barely like we're pretty late on things. Like they did the saucy nuggets. I think it was last year, a few years ago, maybe at this point, but saucy nuggets, and then KFC a few weeks before, like a week before, came out with saucy nuggets. So then they were screwed because their name had. It looks like they stole KFC's name when really who knows who came up with it first, but just a really bad disaster there. They just blunder after blunder. It's tough. It's pretty tough. So they just need to find a way to come back, and I think again, I fear they're not focused on that. They're gonna be more focused on let's numbers, funny, quick laughs, things that have nothing to do with the actual job. I feel like this person's just gonna get paid, quick check, whatever. I don't even know if they're planning on making it a permanent role. Like, is it annual? Are they gonna get paid next year, or like is it after the year's up? Like is it done? I don't know. Just the more I think about it, it's like I want to win. I want to win again. I would love to, but it's really hard for me to see it because how on like we have 900 subscribers, dude. And then some of these other people have like 20,000, like it just doesn't make sense. I have to really wow them. I really have to wow them. And I think the Frosty thing like it wows me. I think it's gonna wow some of the people watching, but they've shown they don't really care enough. So I don't know. Sorry, quick rant. But that's where my mind's at. So like I'm gonna hop off here soon, but it's like damn, only goes up from here, bro. Dave, what up? Shout out to Dave. Dave was here earlier. It's cool. I know, but I want to try. That's what I'm saying. I haven't posted this video yet. Like I don't want to keep falling back on that. I keep saying, "Oh, tomorrow, like later tonight, I'm gonna finish it. Later tonight, I'm gonna finish it." I've said that for like 3 nights now. I have to finish it. I have to hop off here soon and just finish it. Even right now, it's like stream's starting to die. Probably should just hop out of here and get it done. And later tonight, go get a few more frosties. That's my one thing. My one update I'll give you guys right now. Here's a good update. Here's some good news with Wendy's. My one good thing with Wendy's, I've already said this is going to become a new normal. They have the Frosty tag. That Frosty tag thing that they have, okay, is I will give it a lot of credit. It is phenomenal. It is really one of the better deals in fast food to me. Just having the key tag and then the thing in the app. If you buy both of them, it's only $6. So then if you have your key tag on you, you pull up to the Wendy's, boom, you show them that, they give you the free Frosty. If you don't have your key tag, boom, you have your mobile in the app, you do it that way. So it's kind of like it's like insurance, like Frosty tag insurance. And with the Frosty tag, you'll just have tons of these. It's a little frosty. See, look at my hand. They're tiny, but I had one last night and I was like, you know what? This is actually really it's so small. It looks so small, but it's you know what? It's actually not that bad. Like it's a good way to like limit yourself. You really don't need it. You know what I mean? You don't need that much. But free little frosty, not nothing bad. It's quick little dessert. Look at this. Look at this shit. That's a CTO to me. We got like 5 of them in there. But it's every night. What you do is you gotta go if you just wanna stack up, you go get a small one, and then you use your tag, and they'll give you another one. Or you could try it with your local store. Just order one and show it to the I don't 'cause the other night I went, I got 2. I showed him the tag, I had the actual tag. She's like, "Oh, you're good, go." It's normally supposed to be for 1, but she just gave me 2 of them for free. So it's like, I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe if you just get a Frosty and you show it to them, they'll be like, "Oh, okay, cool. Good for you have your tag." So, I don't know. Try it, give it a shot, or maybe you pull up to the window, you try it, and they're like, "Oh, no, you actually have to order something else." Like, "Oh, okay, just charge me for a junior frosty," then they'll give you another one. It'll be like $1.99, and then boom, you get 2 for the price of 1, and you're stacking, and then you throw 1 in the freezer, and then you have 1 for the night, and then every day, you just throw the 1 in the freezer, then you have tons in your freezer, and then they're just. I think they're fun too, like, if I wanted to, I could just if I wanted to go somewhere, like, go to I haven't done it in so long. I was thinking about it one of these nights, taking my scooter up the mount, like up the hill, just going to the top, just looking at looking at the stars, whatever. That would be perfect. I have a little cup holder on my scooter, put the frosty in there, and then I go wherever, and then I have the little frosty. That'd be cool. Thought about that. So it's pretty cool. The little frosties are pretty cool to me. I think they're very you could do a lot with them considering they're small, you know. Get them wherever. So, I like them, even though they're really small. I think it's really small, but the fact that you have the tag and they're free and all that, I think it's worth it. I do. And the thing that I like about it too, if you're like getting a combo or whatnot, it's like a fry it's like a fried dipping sauce, right? Think about it. You get a combo, you get a burger, fries, whatever. You get that little frosty, kind of for the fries. And then you got a little left over, and then you're done. It's like not a lot. It's not a crazy dessert. Just a little bit of little vanilla. So it's pretty good for that. It's great for that. So you kind of get It's a great way to get the Wendy's experience. And trust me with this, this is where you really find out it. This is where you really abuse it. Go get one of the biggie bags because it doesn't come with a drink. So you're getting like the $6 meal, and you show them the thing. Or you could do it on the app. You put the thing on the app, and you'll get the $6 meal, burger, fry, small, junior frosty. It's perfect. That little burger, the fries, frosty. It's a great little meal. It's a snack meal, but still good. If you're trying to eat on a budget, it's definitely the way to go. So we got to get more in the Wendy's stuff, but again, so you guys know where I'm at. I'm gonna hop off soon, and we need to get this out. You're right. L's out. L out of everybody else. L's out on me. L's out on me for being a bum. Which I am. I am right now. I know you're not saying that, L, but that's what I'm. That's how I feel about it. I really need to finish this video. I really need to. You're right. I need to execute on these ideas. I need to at least give it a chance. Give it the shot. Know that I tried my best at least. So promise you guys I'm gonna do that. I'm kind of lacking. I don't know why I've been so distracted these past few days. There's so many meals. There's so much stuff going on. But yeah, you're right, Al. I already had the Dutch Bros today, but tomorrow we have a bunch in the back, so we will enjoy those. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot on the way, but I'm gonna get it done for you guys. So stay tuned for the Wendy's CTO campaign. I don't, we're officially gonna launch it. My goal, honestly, for L, I'm gonna say this to you, L. I'm gonna go at some point tonight. I'm gonna pick up my little frosties, and so I can put them, I could stash them. They are really good. I like them. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna do my best to have it done. It is 9:02 where I'm at. I'm in Los Angeles. I am on LA time. 9:02. Maybe it's 12:02 for you. I apologize if it's, your time's different, but for me it's 9:02. I will be done. I will have this up. I should have it up. I can. I can. If I really apply myself, I can. Midnight. By midnight. I can go get my stuff, come back, and still I think I could still have this out if I lock in. All it needs, everything's done. The editing's done. It's the amount of time it needs to be for the submission. Everything's perfect. All it needs is sound effects, pictures, just like the edits, the thing that makes it like okay, the things that'll kind of hook low attention, attention span type stuff. Picture, what am I talking about? Talking about money, cha-ching, whatever, sound effects. So I'm excited. I'm excited. I don't know. I really don't know how it's gonna go. Imagine, like they could like send me an email or like you won, like you win. That would be insane. You know what I mean? Like that, I would lose my mind. But it's so like I feel like what I'm saying is making a lot of sense. Like you get what I'm saying? Are they really gonna go with such a small channel? Do they really want serious? Like, do they want this feedback that I come on here and give every night recently? Like when I come on here and say, it's just, it's not good, this, and that. Then everyone in the chat's like, really? Like, it's good near us, this, and that. I don't, near me, it's not. So they're probably just gonna go with someone who, in their video showing good product that he's got a good location near him. Let's go with him. Like they're gonna go with someone who probably makes the product look the best. I don't. It's as much as I don't want to say that, as much as I want to believe this is for what they're saying it is. It's like I don't know. I don't know. I really don't. I'm trying. I'm gonna do it though. I'm doing it. I'm getting off here because I'm gonna edit this video. L, you're gonna enjoy this. You're gonna see this short, and we're gonna really try to run it up. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna post this short when I hopefully by the end of the night. I'm gonna run it up. I'm gonna like it. I'm gonna go to my other accounts. I'm gonna like it. I'm gonna do whatever. I'm going to try to do what I used to do with my videos, where I would kind of try to give it that initial boost to see, you know what I mean? Give it that initial boost in the algorithm. Oh, a few people liked it. He just posted this. Ooh, push it out to more people. Sometimes it actually has worked. So, is that wrong to do? Maybe, but recently things have been slow on the channel with the growth. So, we gotta speed it up. We gotta speed it up. We gotta speed this up. If we want Wendy's to notice us, imagine. Imagine if this video could get pretty hot and we could cross the 1,000 subscriber finish, not finish line because there's still so it's just the beginning, but it's our goal. We set our goal. We said 2026. Our 2026 goal was 1,000 subscribers. Imagine if we could do that before March 30th, before the end of this contest. Get once you that number, it's not huge. Again, it's not a big jump from where we're at right now. But the whole thing is it's an illusion. Maybe not you get it like 900, they look at this account at 900. Who's he going to reach? What's he going to do for the brand? See 1,000, it's like, "Oh, starting to grow." It is, it's a milestone. It's one of those number you the comma, you get the comma in there. It's a little more credibility. Does that make sense? I think that makes a lot of sense. We need that credibility. Everything we can get right now, and as this contest is going on, that comma is everything. 100%. Yeah, exactly. Yep, the comma is. It is. It is. And so in a competition like this, it is very important. It is. It is. So I say all the time, like, I really don't care about the numbers aren't big. For me, it's the quality of the people that are here. That's the most important, but not but anything. It's just we gotta reach these we gotta reach these milestones. We gotta get these things done. Like I'm saying, they open and L gets it. They just open these opportunities. We gotta make it happen. Have to. Have to. And I think things are still possible without it, but it's like, think about it, what things are only gonna come if we grow, and what comes with the growth? Look at the comma. That's part of it, So we're just about there, but we gotta get past. We gotta get past. We need that credibility on our side. So I'm gonna go earn it. I'm gonna go grind. Luma Fusion. That is the editor I use. Shout out to Luma Fusion. It is out. It is fully edited. It's not out, not like I posted it, but it's the time, it's what it needs to be. The video, everything's set up. I even dubbed it. I added subtitles to everything because I thought the audio, it was alright. It's good. It's not like it's not like world class. It's good. But just like to make sure they know what I'm saying. They really like get like, oh damn, like pledging 10% of the salary, like everything I say, like I want them to like really like, okay, shit, like read it, you know what I mean? Like, so I dubbed it all. It it has potential, but it's like, again, what I said earlier, it's hard to get the algorithm to turn in your favor. It's hard to get a short to pop off. The biggest short I think I've ever had. I don't do tons of shorts, but I posted a short one day. Chick-fil-A brought back Code Moo. It's a thing they do every year. You get free Chick-fil-A, and it's this whole thing. They brought back Code Moo, and I posted a short about Code Moo on the day it came back. Like, I timed it really well. And that day, like in a few, like in like the first like 20 minutes, it was like racking up like hundreds of views. I'm like, what's going on? But then it's like the next few days, once Code Blue's over, it's like, just any normal short. But you realize like timing and all these things are important. So maybe that is on our side. This TTO thing is actively going. That other video got 11,000, like I said, or at least when I checked, probably has more now, but should have checked how many views his other videos get. Can't imagine they got as much. So maybe it is maybe it is on our side. Maybe this one does go kind of wild, but maybe I've waited too long. Maybe it's been a little too long in the news cycle, this TTO thing. Maybe people are, oh, maybe I'm a little too late. Who knows? So yeah, gotta try. I like what I was saying. So it's a common theme, though. I kind of do this a little bit from time to time. Like we said, you gotta try. I know you can't just back up if you think you're gonna fail. It's good advice. Tend to do it though. Tend to do that sometimes. I gotta working on it for you guys. So love you guys. Stay tuned. Of all kinds, are coming soon. So stay tuned. Love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Wendy's CTO campaign kicking off tonight. I can't confirm this is gonna be posted, but I'm actually doing it. I'm gonna turn on some music. I found a new strategy that actually helps me time manage, get, just focus better. I throw music on the TV, on the YouTube, on the TV. Which is smart because I'm always like trying to use the phone to do all this, but I can't. If I play music on the phone, I can't edit, put it on the TV, and then I sit here. I got the music, I got the video, all the sounds. I don't know. It just kind of helps me. Like, I don't know. I feel like sitting amongst chaos, not chaos, but just like bunch, more than one sound, just things going on. Actually, kind of helps me. Like, all right, let's just sit here, get this done. Like, I understand how people go to coffee shops and they like write their stuff. Like, I could understand that a little more. Like, that's what they like to do. I feel like it's all the sounds and like that kind of just helps them. Like, it's like I'm in this. I don't know. I don't know. Weird comparison, but I feel like it's a valid comparison. Lo-fi, it depends. Sometimes more. I do that for the videos. I like to. I really switch it up. I really switch it up. Like right now, I'll put on like I don't even know. Like the last thing I had on was the album Love Is Rage 2 by Lil Uzi Vert. So it's like just random, like you wouldn't you I don't think you look at me and think I'm listening to that. So I listen to random shit, man. I listen to really random shit. Listen to rap? Yeah, I do. Yeah, it's probably the number one thing I yeah. Yeah. So there's tons of things you just wouldn't know. I used to actually before I got to Utah, before I landed myself there. What do you think that's for? Why do you think that's sitting there? It's always been there. It's been there since I started these videos. So, yeah, man. It's lots of things you don't know about GT. So, we will we will keep that for another day, but just know I'm a little more fun than you would think. That's why we go to actually I'll give you a cool little rap fact. I am a guru, not guru, I don't know what you want to say. I am a enthusiast. That's a way better word. I'm an enthusiast. I am a supporter. It's a good word. I am just a I like sound. I'm a sound guy. But if it sounds good, I like it. And years and years and years ago, with an old friend, a couple old friends, we went to in LA the and I'll show you it's on the wall. This isn't the one I went to. I went to the year before. I think it was 2018. Must have been the Rolling Loud Music Festival. And I went to uh been to concerts before, but that was like a different experience. It was fun. It was a really good experience. We went to that shortly 6 months later, 7 months later. I found myself in Utah. Unfortunate, but 10 months later, I was out of there. And then it's always been, I was at Coachella in 2016 17. Yeah. Yep. 2017. Like I love all this stuff. I do. I really do. But you wouldn't know it because it's a different part of my life. It was very most of it was really, really a big part of my life before I the Utah stuff. Once I got home from Utah, this happened in Utah. I was a very different person before I left there. Very, very different. I used to wear like name brand clothing and you would not recognize me if you saw like old pictures and like closet and like just everything. Very, very different. But a lot of yeah, could say that if you want to. I'm not saying it, but you did. You could say that if you wanted to. If you did, I'm not saying that. But no, not a military. The program. It's like a therapy. It's like a therapy thing is what they called it. But it's that fun fact. They actually it's not. They're not even open anymore. And like they shut it down. It's a whole thing. It's you. It was a great experience. All I'll say. It was a It changed. It obviously changed my life. I went in this. It didn't change me in the way that I was sent there. My parents sent me there. They wanted me to change for certain ways. They wanted me to stop doing certain things, come back just this super clean cut kid who didn't do certain things and whatever, whatnot. But I think I I came back and I changed in the ways that I needed to change, not the ways that they wanted me to. One reason I've told my fast food story before, but like one reason I love fast food as much as I do, and I don't think I've ever said this, but 'cause it's hard to explain it. But in the house, you live in a house, it's you and it's 16 boys in total. It's you and 15 other boys. And it's a house, and they have 2 houses. They had 2 houses. One was a one was designed it's like a polygamous house, like the people who would have multiple wives and stuff. Like it was a really old built house, and it was just like it's really weird when you like know that fact and like what it was like built that way for. It looked like a so it wasn't a house. It was built like a facility. It was different, but it was kind of like a house, and there was bunks in it. It's like dorm style kind of. It was unique. And there's a classroom in both of the houses, and but the second house I moved to towards Thanksgiving 2019 in November, I moved. One of the kids graduated, and that day they had me move. It was hard. You say bye to all these kids, it's like you move to a whole new house, 15 new boys. There weren't 15 at the time. There was only like it's like 6 kids when I went there, so I might have been the 7th or 8th or ninth. It was like, there wasn't a full house, that other house. They actually needed people to they wanted me over there because they needed people they could, in their words, rely on to change the direction of the house. There were tons of negative kids in there, and one thing you hear me say on here all the time, positivity is power, positivity is power. That phrase, I don't know, someone's probably said that before, but I came up with that phrase, the first time I ever heard it, I came up with it in that house because I didn't what else do you have? You're stuck in this house with 15 other boys, and you have to rely on them, the opinion of a therapist that's getting paid by this program, and they only get paid if your parents are paying them money, so they keep you there. It's a 6 to 9-month program. I got out of 10 months. They will keep you for any small minor reasons they can, because obviously that's where the money comes in. It's a business. These people have to get their money, and they're getting the most money when there's 16 boys. Think about it. If you had a program with, that worked like that, would you send it with all the kids home 6 months? I mean, it's obviously the goal, but it's like any small chance you'd get to hold them back, you probably would, because you're gonna get more money. An extra month is an extra what? Tons of money. I'm not gonna say it just for the sake of my parents, but it's like, dude, of course, totally, yeah. Do I get along with my parents now? Yeah, but we have our own. But one thing that you go to a place like this, it's just it's so temporary. You make a home plan and this whole thing, and you get home, and we said we were going to do meetings every week and all this stuff, and you don't do any of it. We haven't done any of it. You don't do any of it. But it's great for me. But I didn't, you know what I mean? I wanted to come home. I just wanted to be home and do what I used to do and go back to being me, just back to living. And now I do. But it did help with a few things. One thing I was super hooked on was the vaping, the nicotine and stuff, and it got me off of that because I was away from it. So I just got a break, and like I just didn't see a reason to go back. So that's really good. That's one really good thing it did. But it's like, did I need 10 months away from home in a completely different place with people I didn't know? And it's like, no, I just, a few weeks like of just into, a few, maybe somewhere local. It's just, you know what I mean? Like that could have been achieved in a much easier way. But I think everything that happened for a reason. I think it kind of I was in a long-term relationship that was very, was what it was, but it was just it was unhealthy in many, more ways than one. And it's just, for both parties involved, it's just something that's probably just needed to end. So me getting sent there kind of started that over time. I got back. Relationship lasted a little longer, but it's kind of that time apart was very, obviously you could imagine. But it's just how, it's how the cookie crumbles. Everything happens for a reason. If I were stuck in that relationship, fine fast food wouldn't exist. This flag behind me wouldn't, let's change together. Would I even have that? Probably not. So it's like everything, everything happens for a reason. And sometimes it's hard to say that and see that side of things, but you just kind of have to. So it's what it is. It is what it is. But they mean to me? No. No, it was great. No, it wasn't bad. I mean, some of the kids, like, you don't if you live in a house with 15 other boys, the hard part is like you're not gonna like all 15 of them. So it's like you end up you're just in a place you're not like 100%, like it's not, you don't get along with everybody. It's like politicking. You have to be on everybody's good side, and some of these kids are bigger than you, and you know what I mean? Like, we go to the gym every morning, and I'm just walking around a track, just talking with my friends, and some of these kids are like getting stronger and like, so you gotta keep track of these things, like, cause it's a house, there's staff there and there's people, they steal from you. Yeah, some of my yeah, yeah. So, yeah, I lost a backpack that was important to me. Someone stole a backpack. They tried to take a belt that I brought there, but I slept with it on. I wore it, I never took it off. Yeah, they try, yeah. But it teaches you things, and you see me now, and I tell everybody all the time on here, it's like, you can listen to these people, and, it's people come in here and they try to say shit all the time. It's like, okay, thanks, but you only have yourself. I did not say I was doing a lobster review today, and you should not cry over that. We can do that soon. But yeah, man. They also took a shirt. They took a shirt too that I actually really liked. It was a polo shirt. Yeah, that's right. They took a shirt too. Yeah. Yep, yep, yep. It was it's just name brand shit. Like it's, nowadays it's, those things it's fine. But obviously getting your shit taken is annoying, but no, of course they do. But they don't, everybody doesn't realize I come from this Utah experience. Like I don't give a shit, if someone comes in here and says something online. I lived in a house with 15 other boys that like, some wanted to punch me, some wanted to all different things. Then you learn how to survive. I don't give a shit what, these are words on a screen and you know, I don't think I don't appreciate the good things you say, but regardless, everything's words on a screen. So you can't you can't make any comment of any kind. You can't like make it your life. Even if someone comes on here and says like you're the best YouTuber ever, this and that. It's like still it's like it means so much. But you know, then what? I let that get to my head and then I think it's like everything. You just kind of have to just, okay, cool, thank you. Next, just focus on the task, focus on the plan. It's really easy for me to brush off hate though, like from people online. Because it's like I've told people, in that house, it's like, I want to do this when I grow up, this, and that. Oh, you do? Well, if I see you hear this on the news, I'm gonna come and you won't be able to do it anymore. Cool. It's great to, cool, have that on my conscience for the rest, as I live my dream and do what I want to do. I just think someone's coming after me. So I don't, I don't, I don't give a fuck. Come in my chat and say like, you're mad at like a review or something I said on Taco Bell. I don't care. I got, we got bigger fish to fry, man. I'm a very, I'm a very smart guy in a life sense. I'm not a school smart guy, but book smart, whatever. But just like in a life sense, I think I'm one of the one of the sharper tacks you'll come across. Just because all that Utah stuff, just life. I'm not saying my life is harder than anybody else's. I'm just saying I feel like I'm a pretty sharp tack in a life sense, just navigating. So yeah, man, it's
people won't realize they're wasting their time when they come in here and like you have bad hair. I'm like, okay, like that's the one of the nicer things I've heard in in the past decade. So you know, do you know what I mean? Like it's very, I don't know. People are very like, I don't know, not soft, but like I don't know. They think the smallest shit is so big, you know. Like they'll say something like, "Ah, I'm getting under his skin," like I don't know, but I let them have their fun because then the numbers go up and they more comments equals more engagement. It works out, so it's you just let them say their stuff. Yeah, that's true. It's very true. One of my someone I one of the people that I feel like I've gotten a lot from also gets mocked for their hair, and I've noticed that. That's one thing I actually really like. That's one of my I take it as a compliment actually when people get hot about my hair cuz all of my favorite people get mocked for their hair. So it's like, I think I don't know, I like it. I like it. I really and I like I'm the let's change together guy. Positivity is power, but just like I said to somebody else the other day, my boss recently, I've been telling everybody, one of my managers recently left. I told somebody, we didn't get along the best, but damn, like I kind of, I'll miss having her here because I just, with my dad, we used to, sometimes we still can be, but we used to be really like back and forth. We used to like be hot-headed at each other. Just, I've kind of always like, whether it be at school or anywhere, I've always like kind of like to have that one person you kind of like have a tense, it's kind of it's fun to have your heel, have a heel in your life, have that, have you know what I mean? Just have that not rival, just like in some way, just some back and forth. It's like I have fun with it, like, but like I appreciate it. You know what I mean? Like I'm standing here. Yeah, someone to bicker with. Yeah, it's like I think it's fun. Like some of these trolls don't understand. Like I love like they fill a void for me. Like I'm like I'm grateful to I'm really grateful to have some of this sometimes, Like it's if there were if there weren't people in here saying all this shit, it would mean like I'm not even, I'm not even interesting enough to them to, they just swipe and go on the next stream or wherever. But for some reason, they got a comment here. For some reason, they're like, they have to get off something about the hair. They feel so like so ready. I'm sorry, I'm reading what you're saying. I honestly don't know. I don't remember agreeing to doing one today, but I guess soon I'm gonna do a lobster review. I don't know where, I don't know how. This is a fast food channel, so really can't tell you when that's gonna be, but be cool to do soon. No, it's not. That's what I'm saying. But I'll try to do one soon. That'd be cool. I don't think I've had lobster in a long time, so you ever get the Wendy's? I did. I did. We were just talking about that. I showed you guys some of my progress with that. Good save. You call it progress. stacking. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I think the junior frosty is insanely small, like like comically small, very like it's pretty like don't go for that if Wendy's is like farther than a few miles from you. But of course, way too small. Yeah. But I like my approach to it. You purchase a junior frosty, and then you show them the tag, and you get another one. So you know what I mean. You double up. But the other night I went, I ordered two frosties. I showed her the tag, and she was like, "Oh, you're good." I was like, I kind of thought I was like, "Wait a minute." She was like, and it's like, "Okay." I said, "Are you sure?" She's like, "Yes." I said, "Okay." So I'm gonna have to try that again. Gonna have to go try that. Should do that later. Should do that now. Good to know. If that happens again, I'm gonna lose my mind. Make lobster kind of fire. Have you had it? Oh my god, you had it. You had the McLobster. That's sick. Yes. Yeah. Oh, that's sick. I think it's only like around like Massachusetts, like that area. Elle has to go. Okay. Elle has to leave. I gotta leave soon then. Our boy's out. We have to edit. I told him I was gonna get it done for him, and I'm just sitting here talking. What do you guys think? What do you guys think I do? Do you want to see this Wendy's CTO video that I'm talking about? Do you want me to go edit? You want me to post it? See if we can actually win this $100,000. Like actually, you want me to start like really like L saying lock in? Should I lock in? Should we lock in? Should we win this? Am I just counting myself out, thinking that some of these big, bigger content creators are gonna steal it from me? I don't know. I don't know. Just do it. I know. Just do it. I like it. I am just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it. I love you guys. Stay tuned for later. I am gonna come back at some point with a dessert. We actually do. If you have forgotten, we went to the Live Moss Cafe the other night, and we got two. We got the sweet empanadas and cream chiller. I have the score right here from our review. Which actually, I have to make an announcement on that. Actually, I should make it later. I'm gonna make it twice, just so in case just so it doesn't get missed. Obviously, when we have the drink later, I'll make this announcement again. But I reviewed it. I realized something, which kind of doesn't make sense. This got a 42, the chiller, and the empanadas themselves got a 42. They scored the exact same thing in different ways. The marketing for the empanada chiller got a 7, but the look for the actual empanadas is what got the 7, and the rest of them not the same, but just the same numbers in different orders. But the real, the sevens were the I just told you. It's confusing. It's very confusing. But again, how do they score the same thing? I obviously enjoyed the chiller more. So I thought about it. I think I was being a little difficult with the scoring. I think I was just trying to get it out of the way fast. I had to really think about it. The marketing, you have to think about it. The empanadas and the sweet empanadas and cream chiller. I don't always go to Live Mas Cafe. Is the $5 price tag kind of, 5 plus dollar kind of tough? Yes. But I drove 11 miles for it at night. So I guess the marketing is good enough to get me to leave at night and drive 11 miles. So, that being said, I bumped the 7 to an 8 on the marketing, and you can see that by the +1. So it equals an 8. So the chiller is an 86%, is a 43 out of 50 instead of the 42. It's still so much better than the empanada, so much better. But again, I have to preface this. My scoring system is my scoring system because a sweet empanadas and cream chiller 42 out of 50 is different from an empanadas from the dessert empanada getting a 42 out of 50. They're different. They're different. They each have their own levels. Like if the dessert empanada was a 50 out of 50 and the chiller was a 50 out of 50, I would tell you the chiller is still miles better because it's an icy drink, it's a shake. It's just more, it's sweet, the syrup's in there. It's just to me it's better. For what I like, it's better. They just each have their own levels. It's only does that make sense? Does that make sense? Because the marketing, the smell, the look, taste, feel, these are all very when you're scoring them in real time, doesn't matter what other, you know what I mean? It doesn't matter what other things got. All that matters is do these things stack up? How do they stack up? And it's like on the empanadas, they're great. They smell good, they're sweet, whatever. And for the chiller, it's the same thing. It smells great. So it's, you know what I mean? Those scores are going to be the same. So it doesn't mean because the chiller did really good and the empanada did really good that they're the same level of really good. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. But they have to be they have to be rated on their own scale. Hopefully I'm making sense. But the way that I'd want to explain, I just gave my Utah story. They would give us this talk sometimes. The owners, they would talk to you one on one and they would like one thing they used to say is like his because there was 6 levels of the program. You had to like level up and like it's this whole thing. There were 6 levels, and they would say like they would always say to me like, "Yeah, like Grant, you got to stop worrying about like comparing and all this. Like your level 6 is not John's level 6. Like everybody has their own progression and their own levels to it. You know what I mean? Like there's just some again tacks that aren't. I'll go back to that phrase. There's some tacks that just aren't as sharp as others. So it's like you're just gonna you get what I'm saying? Like their elite level is just different from what you know the elite level of that less sharp tack is. It's just there's just different levels. So maybe I've been trying to think of ways to uh, like decipher that, I guess. Once I do the website, I think I kind of want to, I want to kind of have that. I think how I'm going to have it is you're going to kind of find the item you're looking for and there's going to be a description on the item. There's kind of going to be like a scale, maybe like a rating system. I might want to have like I don't know if it would work though, because it just sounds like a lot of storage and like I don't know how it would actually work. But like in theory, I would love for you to click on like a part of the site once we have it, once it's up, and you can kind of view like the Taco Bell section. You click the Taco Bell section, it would show an index of every Taco Bell item we've ever reviewed. You can click on the item, you can see the score, you can see a description of the item written by yours truly, and then boom, it's like a whole thing. But I want you to be able to click on that and maybe be able to see like a tier list of like all, maybe like if it's a dessert item, you'd see like all the Taco Bell desserts and like maybe like a ranking, and like then you'd kind of see like, I guess, more on my scale, I guess. So when I say like there's levels to it, you kind of would get more of that with it. Like maybe you'd see like the empanada chiller in the top three, but the empanada itself would fall more towards like 5 to 8. You know what I mean? And it would be more detailed in that regard. So you would see the score, they both got, the empanada got 42 and the chiller got 43. But then you kind of click on them and it's way more in depth. Like, you kind of get way more details about it. So you got to stay tuned. All this website talk, all this stuff, it's close. It is very close. It's surprisingly close, but everything has to be finalized. I have to finish this payment plan. I just have to get it set up. It's hard. It's a lot to get set up. There's only so much time in the day, and every day there's a new food item to review, or a new deal or new something. So I just feel obligated to get the deal, do this and that. I have work. The work days are tough. I really I told you guys earlier, the time management. I really have to start getting better with that, because we just had, remember, I was so happy. Our manager, it's the manager, my people who make my life kind of tough in real life are kind of starting to leave my life, which is kind of cool in its own way. But the grass ain't always greener. We just had a new one come in today. So it's like, let's hope that goes well. But they're gonna start. I've already, I mentioned it. The next week, next few weeks, they started scheduling me an extra day. And now it's 5 days a week. So it's like, damn, we normally have 3 days a week that I'm off, and I'm kind of, on here a lot more. So now it's two. So I really have to get better time management, because like today, I had work today, but I've been on here all day. So I can do it. I just have to buckle down, lock in, make it happen. We're on here tonight. We made it happen. We got some dinner. It's only 9:50. That's a lot of time. That's a lot more time than I normally have. Sometimes, most nights, I'd be picking up dinner around 9:30. Right now it's 9:50. So it's like I wouldn't even, I'm 93 minutes into our stream. I wouldn't even be I wouldn't even be streaming sometimes by now. So, you know, it's a whole thing. And you guys don't have to worry about it. I do. I'm the one who has to lock in. You guys have been locked in. I come on here, even when I said it earlier, I said, come on, like it, just show some love. I'm on here going crazy. And you guys did. It did. It pretty much doubled from when I said that. So I do appreciate it. If I'm asking you guys to do something, in the name of, the CTO contest. I said it would be awesome if some of you guys vouch. Some of you guys have. A couple of you guys have posted on Twitter, whatnot, Reddit, vouching for us, and that means a lot. That does mean a lot. There are not. It is not easy It really isn't easy to bring tons of attention to your food review channel. Lots of like again, I mentioned work. Lots of people are starting to realize I have this channel, and you kind of get like people ask you about it, but you feel like they're just kind of screwing with you. They giggle and shit. Like people don't take you seriously, and I get it. I get it. Food reviews, whatever. But I love this industry. I love fast food. This is what I do. So like I'm telling you guys, it's just I have to lock in. I have to make this stuff happen. Time management. I can't, if I don't manage my time, if I keep managing my time the way that I have been, it's gonna be the way that it has been. So things only get better if I get better. If I want to say if we get better, but again, you guys have done your part, and it means a lot if you guys are staying here and continue to do so. I just promise you I'll do my part because we have to. We have to lock in. Imagine, just imagine. Again, I know I'm saying it sounds crazy and it's probably not, the chances are so low, but it's like imagine if things did go right and I did everything well and Wendy's is like, "You know what? We'll give you a chance. You're the CTO." That changes my life, That's like anything can happen. So I need to start, positivity is power. I'm sitting here, I'm ranting, I'm saying all this, but positivity is power at the end of the day. It's my power. I need to be positive. I need to lock in. I need to get this done. Imagine what could happen. I think it's the imagination throughout all of this. I think half the reason, our channel regulars, you guys are watching me, it's the imagination. It's the way I use my brain, the the displays and the memorabilia and all the reviews, the concept videos, just everything. I've I think I'm one of the people, one of the rare cases you can find of a person who made it past the age of 18 to 20, made it past out, I'm out of college age, who's still able to close their eyes and dream of absolutely impossible shit and really believe it. And truly, like, just everything, every crazy belief I have, I really believe it could happen. Like winning this contest and just changing the entire way the fast food industry works and all these crazy things I tell you, like, they sound crazy. I get it. They sound huge. How is this gonna happen? How are we gonna do it from this, tiny channel, whatever? But I truly believe every ounce that every word that I say to you. So it's a very important thing. I think it's like we were saying, imagination. I think it's one of the reasons this channel is so unique, and it's gonna continue to be unique, and it's gonna from right now, because I'm gonna leave right now, because I have to do this. It's gonna continue to do things in this industry that haven't been done before. There have been some that have done it. There have been none that have consistently done it. Because if you look it up now, you won't find it. Fast food, the fast food industry does not have a streamer. There is not a person on the YouTube platform that just goes to chains, that collects memorabilia, that does all this stuff, that just loves fast food, that live streams it, that live streams their fast food experiences, whatever it may be. If they're at a hockey game and there's a McFlurry minute, last minute of the second period, if the Kings score, there's free McFlurries the next day on the app. Recording that, or whatever fast food related experiences. I don't. I am the only one on the platform This channel is very unique in that regard. It's very loose in the sense of, sometimes we're doing a review if there's a new item, but not every video is a review. You see like some of these big channels, and they do their reviews, they focus on specific topics and niches and things, but other than that, like they're not looking at the investing side of fast food. They're not looking at how to, save on the app, deals, things, things of that nature, how to spend less than $10 and get two sandwiches and a large fry from McDonald's, things like that. You're not gonna get that from them. They don't even use the app. Some of them, a lot of them, they'll post videos and they're going in the drive-through, and it's like, oh, are you using the app? No, they say no. So proud. It's crazy. They're so proud that they don't use the app. That they're not teaching their very large audiences how to save money, which is very easy by just using the apps. Everyone's so worried about their data, or their, signing up for things. You're on an iPhone. I'm on an iPhone. There's a camera that's recording me right now and watching me. And, if I talk about KFC, 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 I'm going to get off here and I'm going to see a KFC ad. These people, they need something on you. They already got it. So sign up for the damn app and get the free chicken sandwich. You know what I mean? Like it's not gonna. That's just my opinion. Don't do it if you don't want to do it. But that's my opinion. It's like, oh, people so worried about like data and stuff. Come on. We already live in this corrupt, crazy place. So I think we're already far past that. Get the free food, get the, if you can, why not? Everything's so expensive nowadays. So, yeah, man, I earned that like back. That's funny. Yeah, man. It's true. It's very true. I'm gonna go. Love you guys. Hunter, what's up? I'm tired but well. We just ate two very big sandwiches. I'm kind of food comaed out, but I'm able to rant. Sometimes I'm able to kind of hold the food coma. I'm able to kind of turn it into like a good thing. Just a good stream of energy, positive. Hunter, you're all good. I'm only leaving now because we have to edit the Wendy's video. Powerhouse, what's good? How have you been? See, maybe I'll stay. Now everybody's joining. I don't know what to do. What do I do? I told L I was gonna get off because he's telling me to lock in. I have to get this Wendy's video out, and I still haven't. What do you think, Powerhouse? I think I should. I think I have to at some point. When am I gonna find the time, right? But we'll figure it out. When does Wendy's pick? 30th, end of the month. So I'm letting time go. Like, I should have posted this as early as possible. Just wait until the halfway mark, pretty much. Like, the earlier I get this out, the much better it is for us. Instinct, what up? So, yeah, man. I don't know. It's stressing me out a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. This Wendy's thing, like, there's so little time. Editing videos takes so damn long for me, dude. It's like the one thing I just really don't want to do. The whole reason I stopped posting videos. It just takes too long. That's why I started streaming. So I just
really hate this shit, dude. I really don't want to do it. That's part of it. That's another reason I haven't done it yet. I just hate editing. I hate it. 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 I said I remember doing my vlogs, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna do this forever. Then I realized real quick I hated editing. I just hate it. I hate it. I need to get to the point where I'm like able to pay someone to do that because I hate it. I absolutely hate it. I love like recording it and like all that, but I just hate. I can't sit down and like I can't. I really can't. I get a notification and then like 2 hours later I'm like watching some shit on YouTube and it's like, oh fuck, I've been like 2 hours is gone. I can't. I can't. Again, that's time management. That's part of the problem on my end. I just need to get better at that. But it's just it's just I think anyone likes editing. Yeah. No, you're right. And like that's the whole thing. It's like not everyone likes to edit. That's the whole thing. YT edits. That's different though. You like to make like edits and stuff. I don't think you want to sit and edit like a hours worth of footage into a vlog and like unless you do, unless that's your thing, but it's like then that you know what I mean? Like that's the point. It's like I should have someone like you editing my videos, but I can't pay you right now. And it's not worth your time to do it for free. So it's just, got to get to the point where I can actually afford that. If I had that, I'd be putting out a vlog, every day. I miss my vlogs. I wish I could still do my vlogs. I watched one the other day. I had a lot of fun with those, recording them, but then I had to edit them and if you don't edit fast, it's like you're posting a vlog for what like just I'll give you an example. Like March 13th, you're posting on like March 16th, 17th, 18th, depending on like how slow you are with the editing. And it's like shit. Like it's not even doesn't even feel relevant in a way. It just feels late. 'Cause then you're recording as you're editing throughout those 3 4 days. You're also recording footage for other days, and it's like you just can't catch up. You're never gonna catch up. You can never catch up. Got anything else to do? That's wild. That's good though. You like to do it, then you can make money. People like me who don't want to do it, that's your target. It's your target audience. It's your your customers. It's your clientele. Half the reason I'm sitting here just stalling. Don't want to edit. Don't want to do it, but I'm gonna do it right now. Even just saying that, it's like no, no, it just no, no. It's no. I'm not making you no. This doesn't feel right. It's so long. I've edited my videos like for me to like my old reviews. I just talk so much and it's so I'm really bad. Like I'm really like not the best at this shit. My old reviews used to be like I'd record footage and sometimes I had like an hour or 10 minutes of footage. And go look at my old reviews, my videos. They're like 10 15 minute videos. So I'd have to cut like 45 minutes of fucking footage, pardon me, to make the review. That's terrible. That's such a waste of time. It's so like, how does it even take that long? You'd have to watch my old reviews to kind of understand how it took so long, but it's like it took so long. So even right now, it's like 110 minutes. Sometimes I could just go talk, talk, talk. We gotta get this shit out. Love you guys. Stay tuned. I'm gonna do dessert later. Hopefully, I've been talking way too late. I said an hour ago I was gonna get off, so maybe who knows? Maybe not anymore. Maybe I'll just put it off until tomorrow again. With Moss Cafe. Hey, love you guys. Thanks so much for watching. Like, subscribe, show love for your boy so I don't lose my mind and so the channel can grow. Love you. Have a great rest of your day. Wendy's video out tonight ish. Like maybe it's I finish at like 1 a.m. I said at 9 a.m. or 9 p.m. All right, we'll start working on it now. Thought by if I started around 9, around 12, I'd be done. Or I could. I don't know. So you get what I'm saying. It'll be out. By the time you're up tomorrow morning, I'm hoping for this video to be out so we can start pumping it out, showing love, engagement, get it, in the algorithm, get some comments and, see what everyone has to say. Damn, he's pledging. That's a crazy pledge. I want comments are the thing I really want the most. I really hope we can get, if you see this video, that's the one thing I really hope you remember. Even if you forget to double tap the video, if you forget to like, commenting is very good because it's something. One thing with the comments that's so good is I can respond, and that's another comment on the video. It just, you know what I mean? It counts in small things. So if you're saying something that other people can also kind of respond, like it's perfect. Kind of opening the engagement door. So, like I hope someone comes in, like my hair. Should have did the video with a mohawk so people were like, "What's up with this dude's hair?" I mean, I should have did like something unique, something extra with the hair just so people were like, "What's going on?" It would have been a little extra engagement, but you gotta at the end of the day, I gotta just do it the right way. Like I say, I'm offering something very special here. I like to think. So we do on this channel. So we're just gonna do that. We're gonna keep doing that. I'm gonna get this video done. I hope you guys are gonna love it. If not, tell me if it stinks. Tell me. I want you to tell me. If this video sucks and you're like, "No, dude, now there's definitely no way you're winning this contest." Tell me that. I hope you tell me that. But comment it. Comment it. Give us some engagement on the video. So I'm feeling really good. Just really tired, really stressed a little bit. Do some polls on my streams. We used to, and you're actually making a really good point. I used to do polls, and those streams used to go crazy. Sometimes we used to get like 50 likes, 60. We used to get tons of engagement, and part of it was the poll on the screen would kind of like bring people in and like get them to kind of chill for a minute, and that boosted the numbers and all that. So you're right. I probably should just always have a poll on the screen. I used to say that, but I just forget about it. I don't know what I would put on the screen. And I hate putting shit on the screen because if it's like, oh, next review, then I have to commit to a next review, and then I always realize like I don't want that, or like, if you've ever seen me do a poll, you'll realize like I hate doing them. I love doing them, but I also hate doing them because it's like I'll always like kind of want something a little more than the other thing, and then the thing that I didn't want more always wins. So I'm always like, "Yeah, why did I do this shit? Why didn't I just commit? Why didn't I just tell them like, ah, we're gonna do this, the thing that I actually just wanted?" And so I don't know. So we'll do polls, but I don't know. I don't know what we would do a poll on. So yeah, guys, stay tuned. CTO video, few hours away. Just need some pictures and some audio and sound effects. If I block in, like, I feel like it could be done in like 30 minutes to an hour. Like, it really shouldn't take that long. But I'm just very slow and I'm talking here, and I would be surprised if I'm here for another goddamn hour. So I just gotta leave. Justin, we already ate. Stay good. Love you guys. Thanks so much for watching. Wendy's CTO coming very soon. I am the CTO. We need this. We need this so bad. If I win this, and it was such a long shot, but if I win this, you got to think of how much this changes everything. It would change absolutely everything. I would be making so many plays. I would be a crazy story. I'd be the kid who, oh dude, he won that CTO contest, and he somehow strategically invested every single dollar like a maniac. And now he's like the next Warren Buffett, like going nuts off the seriously. If I had that kind of money coming in annually with all the investing and stuff I do, I'd flip it, and then I'd turn it into more, and then luck would go my way, and Wendy's would be like, "Oh, you want to do this next year?" And I'd get to get another 100,000 annual guaranteed, and dude, I would turn that into a legacy. You have no idea. I've said this for years. If you put that in front of me, I would. If like I were like a money manager, I'd be like one of the best. Like if I like had a, if I like worked at a hedge fund, and like you told me to like just be in charge of a portfolio, like I would be one of the best. It's insane. It is insane, and I would do it all with fast food. I would just put tons of money in fast food stock. Give me 100,000. I'm pledging to Wendy's. I'll put in their stock, but that's just it's a pledge for the. This is for the concept. It's putting faith in the brand, because if I'm making concepts and I'm telling them what I think will be better, it's putting my money where my mouth is. If I think that I can come in and make the brand better, I'm showing them I really think that by putting money into it. So that's something I'm gonna do with part of the money if I get it. But if the other money, it's like goes straight into really like strategic. Like look at Dutch Bros. It's bank, dude. All these things that are. I'm not telling you what to do with your money, but I'm telling you exactly what I would do if I had this money. Things like Dutch Bros. I'd just be making left and right. Be making huge plays. Even just unreal, unreal. You would This channel would really just if I had that bread on the side. Oy, oy, oy. You'll see. You'll see. I can't promise you anything, because how could I? It's a crazy competition. May the best foodie win, whatever. But I think I've proven through my years on here, I would be pretty I would be a force to be reckoned with that money. The fast food investing guy. Give him the bag. Oy, oy, oy. I would My story in itself would be good press for Wendy's. It really would because I would like I would go from this kid right here, just with, 900 subs or whatever, you know, not making any annual, you know what I mean? What annual payments am I getting? These videos make nothing. I go to my job, dude. I would go absolutely crazy. That's cool. I mean, I feel that. I just I have very high tolerance levels and I have very high faith in myself. My conviction in my own, my plays and my ideas is so like it's it's crazy. It's crazy. If I believe it's something in fast food and if I go to a place tomorrow that I love and I find out they're a publicly traded company, it's like those are things like I'm really big on. I will die on the hill. I will. Like which so great. They're losing stores. They've only closed around me. They've only shown signs of like, yeah, like things are tough for us, but we're making it work where we can. I think they're the best. I think they're better than Jersey Mike's. So it's like sometimes, and I don't think it's me dying on a hill, but it's like they're obviously not as a business. They're not the profitable powerhouse that Jersey Mike's is, but like I don't care about that. I care about quality. I care about all these things. I think in the long term, that's the real winner. I think like, and again, that's like what I said earlier. Like I'm crazy enough to believe all these things that I say. Like I believe like which with its quality, with what they serve, and the fact that I'm here growing my channel and I'm gonna be pumping which content throughout the, next 5 to 10 years, however long I'm doing this, I think they're gonna pop off. And I'm gonna be a part of it. That's what I think. I think people see it on here over time and it's like which like, oh damn, more people go to try it. You see me doing this cooler thing. Who knows how many other people don't have it near them, but have it like, yeah, like 25 to 50 miles away. I've shown people how to do it now. I take the cooler and I get the sandwiches and I separate it, I do the whole thing and I get the ingredients on the side. That would be huge. If that started popping off for them, that would be huge. I go and I get like 4 to 6 sandwiches. I bring them in the cooler. You take everything home, and then you make the sandwiches at home. You toast the bread, and I've done it on stream over 5 times now, but many times. It's I believe it. I believe it. I'm willing to. I will believe that which is the superior sandwich chain until until my last sandwich. Until another sandwich is able to, prove me wrong, but they haven't, and I don't think they will. I really don't. You gotta save Pizza Hut, bro. They have a contest right now. So if we aren't able to get this job at Wendy's, there actually is a Pizza Hut competition, but they're being more upfront about it. I don't think they want actual like progress. They like mention like you just have to love Pizza Hut in the thing. So they're not trying to pay someone to like fix anything. They're just trying to pay a Pizza Hut super fan. And I have nothing that proves I'm a Pizza Hut super fan. If anything, I have like I have like 2 orders in the past like multiple years. I'm very like I don't go there a lot. So it's like if I don't know Pizza Hut history that well, like I just don't, I just it's not, I guess it's not as much of my contest to win. I feel much more confident about the Wendy's one because if they're actually looking for someone to fix the product, I think I'm the guy. I think I really am. I think if there's someone who could fix Wendy's, it is me. People don't know me. People don't, this is a great way to introduce somebody, in my opinion. This would be like a great thing for both Wendy's and for the channel. Because I feel like it opens lanes. If Wendy's can kind of pick somebody out of the crowd that actually does something special, it shows that Wendy's isn't just isn't just actually thinking and doing, made a good decision, but it shows that they're, good at picking talent. It shows that they have an eye for, good leadership and good decisions. Not just a good decision, but good decisions down the line. Knowing that it's good to know that things are in good hands, right? So I think that this is a really big decision for them. But I also have to, they're not gonna pick me if I don't throw my hat in the race. If I don't get off here right now, post this video, if I just keep saying I'm gonna, get this video out tomorrow night, if I keep saying that until the 29th, they're not gonna see my video. It's gonna be over on the 30th, and it's just not gonna happen for me. So I have to get off here. I have to make this happen. We have to see this through. The one thing that keeps coming back to me over this whole time is like, there's a chance. There's a chance. I keep seeing some of my ideas for the concept videos, like with the Frosty and like some of these special videos I want to make for them to see and be like, damn, this guy's serious. But I have to do them, I want there to be at least a week of time for them to get to them and like, so I gotta have this soon. So you guys gotta stay tuned. Love you guys. Again, make sure you like, subscribe, be here for the journey. This whole CTO campaign, as I'm calling it, you have to be here to see it. Once I post that video again, it would mean the world to me if you like it. Just engage with it, leave a comment on it. Hashtag GTCTO. I am GT. I should be the CTO. That's why I think that hashtag is a very good one. Get- I think it explains itself, but I feel the need to do the breakdown. But love you guys. I will see you later tonight. Again, 10:25. It was 10 like 03 a few minutes ago. That's my problem. Time management. What did I say? Time management. Love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day. That means I'm done. When I hit the camera, I'm done.